Hi guys, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. It's good to be back. So it's been, 3 weeks I think since I filmed a video last time. As you know, I went away. I went to the UK for a holiday for 3 weeks. And I'm finally back home. So welcome if you are a new subscriber. I know I've had a couple more join since I did my whip raid. And again, thank you very much for returning to any existing subscribers. So maybe a little out of sorts. I've not filmed a video for a while. So we'll see how we go. So today I'm going to be going through what I stitched on in my time off. And what I'm going to be working on next week. And also my haul that I've received. So there's a bit of haul. So I'll make the whole part I'll do towards the end. It was a good time away. It was absolutely freezing over in the UK. So when I landed, it was -2 degrees. Coming from 30 degrees to -2 was a big shock. And then I think the coldest we got over there was -6 during the nighttime and up to 2 degrees during the day. But that was only for a couple of days, and then it wasn't too bad. It was about 5 degrees during the nighttime and up to 11 during the day. So it wasn't too bad at all. So I survived. So it was fun. But yeah, a journey it was as well. So I'll just quickly tell you this part and then I'll get into the stitching. So hopefully it won't take too long. So my trip started as it went to carry on. So I booked in at the airport over here at Brisbane and checked my baggage in, and then went to take my carry-on baggage and the handle broke. So I've got one of those little trolley thingies that you see people with. Yeah, the handle broke, so I couldn't pull the handle up, so I had to carry it everywhere with me. And it's like, great, this is a good start to my holiday. And then the first flight, which was 14.5 hours, I had the screaming kid from hell on the aisle next to me. So it was 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and the mum. And the boy, he was good as gold. The girl, oh my god, I've never known a kid throw so many tantrums because she couldn't get her own way. So she slept for I think 2 hours of the whole flight, which was right at the start, and then every half an hour she had a tantrum. So people even said stuff to the parent. And she's like, I'm doing the best I can. It's like, no you're not, you've got your earplugs in and face mask on. So that was interesting. So not many people got to sleep on that flight. And then the next flight wasn't too bad. We got to London, and the connecting bus to take us to the other terminal was late. When I finally got there, we got to the checkout to go on to the next plane, to be told that our flight had been cancelled due to adverse weather in Manchester. I was like, great. So we had to join this queue, which was literally about 3 miles long, to try and book another flight. The earliest flight I could get was 2 days' time. I was like, and they weren't willing to put you up or anything like that. So I had to phone my brother up to drive down to London from Manchester, so which is a 3-hour trip. So I had to get him to come and pick me up. And because I was getting off the flight, I wasn't getting another flight, I had to go into another queue to arrange for my luggage to be taken off. So that was another hour and a half in there. And I had the choice. I could either sit and wait for the luggage, which they would hopefully be able to get me within 2 hours, or I could arrange to have the luggage sent to my home over in the UK. So I was like, well, my brother's going to be here in an hour, so I haven't got time to wait. So I was like, oh, I'll get it sent to my UK address. And they went, it should be with you within 48 hours. I was like, cool, sorted. I had all my stitching and everything in there, and all my clothes. Yeah, it took 9 days for me to get my luggage. I got it on the 23rd of December. So needless to say, I had to go out and buy clothes because I didn't have any. All I took in my carry-on was just like a change of underwear and a change of top. So I had to go out and buy some clothes to last me till my luggage was turning up, which should have been 48 hours, which wasn't. So yeah, no more phone calls to get my luggage sorted out. And when it did finally come up, the amount of stickers that had been stuck on the suitcase of all the barcodes and everything, It took me about 5 minutes to get them all off. So, needless to say, for the first 9 days, I didn't do hardly any stitching whatsoever because I didn't have any. Luckily, I had a kit from Paine Crafts, which I already had sent to my home address. So I had that, but I had no way of stitching it because I can't stitch in hand. And I think it was day 4, maybe 5. I actually found a scroll frame. So I was able to do a little bit of stitching. So I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, so it was a fun, eventful trip. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. It was good seeing all the family and friends again and catching up. My niece has shot up. She's huge. She's not quite as tall as me. I thought she'd have been taller, but she's not quite as tall as me. So yes, it was good catching up with all them and having a laugh, and it was a really good time. 3 weeks just flew by. It didn't seem like I was there 3 weeks at all. It only seemed like maybe a week. But yes, it was all good. So let's get into what we've been stitching on. So I've got my notes. So as I mentioned, this is part of my haul as well. So the one piece that I did get to stitch on, you're gonna have to bear with me because I've got everything just all piled up down here, so I've got to find it. So this is part of my haul as well. So I got the kit of Sloth. Now I bought this one just the chart a while ago, which is this one from Paine Crafts. So I made a start on this one. So I didn't get an awful lot done in this. So in the UK, I have 3 cats. And these 3 cats like to play with floss. So I didn't get much stitching done to start with, because every time I picked my stitching up, they came over. And my eldest cat over there, she was the main culprit. So she would be nowhere around. I'd sit down, pick up my cross stitch, and boom, she was there. So I'll put a picture in of what she looks like. This is Lucy. So I've got a little bit of stitching done on the Sloth. So hopefully you can see this. Ba-ba. So this is the scroll rod that I got. So it took me ages to get this all stitched on here on both ends. So I don't know if you can see this. So I started over here and I started with the white. This is going to be hard to try and hold this. I started with the white and I was just going to work page by page. And I thought, now I want to start on the Sloth. So I counted across and I hope I've got this in the right spot. And then put in a little bit of colours there. So this is on 28 count easy guide and it's 1/1 full cross. So I didn't get a lot done. What did I get? I got 516 stitches. So it was a start. So the thing is, this is not in my plans for this year, so I'll be going away again. I've now got to try and figure out how to store this without having to take the project off. Sorry for the bang. So then when my luggage finally did turn up, I could then start on my projects. So the first one, which is also part of my haul, I did a little bit of work on, it's called Totem. Now this one I've already got, but one of my friends bought me the floss for it for Christmas. So again, it came from Paine Crafts. This is what it's going to look like. And I'm working in this area up here at the moment. And this is done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. So I did a little bit on this. No, I only started this when I come back, so I've done a little bit on it this week. So this got a total of exactly 500 stitches. I'll put a picture in of where it was before, and this is where I got up to. So I've completely finished this top row and obviously started filling in across there. So I did cross country. So I was picking the first symbol and then just running wherever it went to. This is the bottom of the page. So about a third of the way through on this page. So that's where we got to with that one. The next piece I worked on, because it just had to be done with it being Christmas time, was Posh Robin. So this is Heaven and Earth design. It's artwork by Zero Machete, and it's quick stitch Spirit of Winter Robin. And this one is done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. This one got a fair bit of work done in this one, so you're gonna have to excuse all the threads. I've got threads everywhere on here. So this one got a total of 3,036 stitches. So this is where this one ended up. So I thought I'd already kitted this one up, and I hadn't. So while I was over there, I had half the flossers missing. So I found actually a needle shop. It was a knitting and sewing shop near me, which never used to be there. So I found that and went to bought the extra flossers I needed, about 20 I think, and it was pretty cheap. So I've managed to fill in now all the way down, so all the way up to here is complete, and then I'm getting close to the bottom. There's the bottom here, so I'm getting close. So this one is really coming along now. So hopefully we can get some good work on that one. This one's coming out again this week because I want to try and get further down. So this one's coming out again this week. Spoiler alert. And then the last project I worked on, he says, is my final new start for last year, which is Mini Top Frog, and it's Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's artwork by Jodie Bergsma. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is the max colour one, so I hope you can see this. Now this is the one that I'm doing with the challenge with Alara. So Alara's stitching all the black on Dragons of the Sabbat, and I've got to complete this for by the end of the year. So this one is being done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. And I didn't do too bad for a quick start on here. So this has got 4,164 stitches. So this is where we're up to on here so far. So I've been going a bit everywhere on this one because this is max colour. Sometimes it's just like 1 or 2 stitches here and 1 or 2 stitches there. So every time I picked a colour out, guarantee half the time it was like just a couple of stitches. So hence the reason I've come all the way down here. So I'm hoping my counting's correct, and I'm around here. So, but this is the main part. So anything that had like a lot of colours on, I did like a couple of strands and then picked another colour. I was just opening the bag and picking a colour out, and then where that one went, I stitched in. So some of them I've completed, I think 3 colours so far on here, 4 colours. So, but I made a good start on that one. So I think I'm waiting. This is page 1, page 2. Yeah, page 2 finishes here, I think. And then page 1 finishes there, and page 2 here. So yeah, I'm all over the shop. I'm working on about 6 pages, I think. But we made a good start on it. So this one will be out every week, I think, since it's a challenge with Alara. Either that or I need to work it out how many stitches I need a month. I think it's something like 4,000 stitches a month. So it may just come out like twice a month just to get those stitches done. But we'll see. I haven't finalised everything yet. And that one I'm keeping in this bag that Kelly from Cal Stitches made for me. I thought it was appropriate. So that is all that I stitched on. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done, as I said. But I've got 4 pieces worked on. So the projects I'm going to be working on this week then, I've got Posh Robin, and I'm working on Top Frog. And then, trying to be organised. I just started pulling from my tub of the ones I'm going to be working on. So the first one I'm going to be working on is Tiger Chilling Out, which is the Dimensions kit. And this is stitched on 18 count black Haed. And it's either 2/1 full cross or 3/1 full cross. And I'm working on the tiger part up here. So again, I'll show you where I left off. So we'll see how much we can get on this one. So this is where we're going to be starting from on this piece. The next one I'm going to be working on is my kit, Tiger of the Heavens, which is Design Works Crafts Inc., which is this one. Excuse the glare, I'm not taking out the package, it's got some loose beads in it. So this one, I think, will be my first finish of this year, because it's pretty close. And this one is on 14 count Navy Ada, and it's 2/1 full cross. So this is where we are on, on this one. So I've just got a little bit to finish up here, this side I think, a little bit up here, and then just this planet down here, and then I just got to add the beads. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping to try and get this one finished by the end of the month, but we'll see how we go. I originally took this one over to work on as well, because I thought 3 weeks, I'll get plenty of work on there, I might even get it finished. Didn't work. The next one I'm going to be working on is my brother's piece, which is Heaven and Earth Designs Woodland Christmas, which is artwork by Donny Gelsinger. And this one is being stitched on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 full cross. And no, I'm not, I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. And again, a reminder where this one's going to be starting from. So this is the one that's going to get 1 day 1 week and 2 days the next week, just because I need to get some progress on this. This is where we're going to be starting from on here. Ignore these lines, this is where it's being folded up and put in the queues now. That's where we're going to be starting from. Speaking of pieces for my brother, yeah, don't show your brother your tablet with all your patterns on it. Yeah, he's now wanting another one doing. So, as you remember, I did him Mini Deer Creek. He's now seen Moose Crossing. So he now wants the Mini Moose Crossing doing, because that's like the companion piece for Mini Deer Creek. So he saw that and he's like, oh, can you do that one for me? Almost. So yeah, there was a couple he was eyeing up, I could see that. And it's like, nah, I'm not, I'll do you another one. I've still got 2 on the go for you. So yeah, so I've now got another piece to do for him, but I told him I won't be starting that till next year. And then the last piece I'm going to be working on is my supersized Tiger Family of the Jungle, artwork by Jan and Patrick Krasny, and again it's Heaven and Earth Designs. It's this one, and this is the other project. So 1 week I'll get 1 day, and the next week I'll get 2, and this one's going to get 2 this week, so I'll get worked on tomorrow and Friday. And again, I'll show you where this one's starting from. Seems strange not seeing this one in the Q snap, since that's what it's always in the Q snap. So this is where we're starting from on this one. So I'm gonna come across here first and finish these 2 pages, and then work down, and then I'll go back up to the top. So that's where we're gonna be starting from on that one. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get that whole of it in. I don't think I'll fit it in when I get to the bottom. But hey, there we go. So they're the projects I'm going to be working on this week. So that was that part. And I've got plenty of haul. A lot of haul. So one of them was my Sucks For You, my 12 days of Flossmas, which I was going to do a Flossmas videos, as you are aware, but obviously things happened and I didn't get to do that. So I didn't get to open it all until the 23rd. So I was like, well, there's pointless doing a video now because there'd only be 2 videos. So I didn't do that. So I'll show you what I got in the Flossmas ones. Now, obviously, you watch other people's Flosstubes. Some people have already shown all these, but I will show them again. So, got a lot of goodies in it. So again, I don't know which days was which. So, but I'll show you. So the first one is a Biscornu. I've never done a Biscornu before, so this will be fun. You got Biscornu, and then on the back, you got a pin and 2 buttons. I'll try and do it without showing you the pattern. You got a pin and 2 buttons to go with it. You also then got another design, which is a garden mandala, or mandala, however you want to pronounce it, which is this one. and they gave you the silks to do it in as well. I got a nice pair of scissors. That little bit is down the bottom here. A scissor fob. It's a bit blingy. I've got 2 needle minders. So some nice little flowers. I got a piece of silk ribbon or something on a wooden bobbin. I don't know what that's going to be used for, but hey. And then the rest of it is all silks. So they all come in these little bags. So it's very well done. This is the first time I've done the silks for you Christmas one, 12 days of Christmas. I'll definitely do it again. So got some nice orangey colour silk. I don't know how big these are. I think that's quarter of a skein. I don't know, quarter of a hank even. And then this one, you got some 10 meters of each silk. Oops. The colours are showing up pretty accurate. And then a couple more silks. Yeah, fair bit of silk in these kits, so if you've not done the 12 days of Christmas, definitely worthwhile doing. I'm definitely going to do it again this year. Some of these parcels that they were in, how they were taped up, well, wrapped up, took me ages to get them done. This one. So again, these are all like 10 meters, so you get a fair bit of silk in those. And then you got half a hank of this nice, I'm not going to open it all up because otherwise it's going to go everywhere. It's like a plum kind of colour. You get half a hank of that. It's very soft as well. And then for your final day, you get a full hank of silk. I can't get it out. Which is this lovely dark purple. So these are going to come in really handy. I don't know what I'm going to stitch with them yet. So maybe a long dog sampler or something like that. Haven't decided. But I've got plenty of silks now. Some of these will probably get used in my Quaker turtle that I'm doing from ORTM. So excuse the rustle, I'm just going to throw these back in the bag so I don't lose them all. The next one I got is more silks. So I don't know if you've heard of it. There's a lady called Eileen who runs a company called Thread Pickers, and she does all silks and fabrics. Well, she had a sale on a while ago now, and I ordered some stuff from her. So I got one piece of fabric. Take it out of the packet so you can see. Now this is a 25 count. Doesn't say what colour it is. I can't remember what colour it is. But basically it's like a light blue mottled piece of fabric. can kind of see the mottling in that. So that will come in handy. And then I got a lot of silks. And by a lot of silks, I mean a lot of silks. So I got a bag full of silks. So there's 3 of every colour in this one that I picked. So I will be doing, once I've sorted it out, I'll be doing a couple of giveaways to win some of this silk. I don't think I need all that. So I'll be doing a couple of giveaways later on throughout the month. And maybe over a couple of months, we'll see. So yeah, so there's maybe some silks up for grabs. So that was that one. Then I got, as part of my Christmas present from my twin brother, he got me a couple of the gold collection petites from Dimensions. So I got 3 of these. So the first one I got, so excuse me, is the wolf. I've seen this one stitched up a couple of times and it looks really, really good. The next one I got was Beacon at Daybreak. And then the last one I got was Belgian Tiger. So if only had given me these before Christmas, I'd have had something to stitch on. So yeah, so they shouldn't be too bad. They're all on 18 count Haed. So hopefully they won't take too long to do when I get around to starting those ones. The next one, while I was over in the UK, I got a message from Neil, who asked if I would be interested in doing a chart. Okay, to the opening. So it is a sampler. I'm gonna say I don't generally do samplers, but he said if I'd like a challenge, so he sent me this one, and it's, yep, I can't speak German, so I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. So it's from Paine of Copenhagen, and it's this sampler. It's a pretty big sampler. So he sent me that one, and it took a couple of days to get to me. That's a good thing of being in the UK. So I will be starting that one probably next year now. Well, thank you very much for that, Neil. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy doing that one. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. The next I got, what was in this one? Oh. Because I'm crazy, you know how crazy I am, I got some 40 count Verdal in white. So for doing a couple more pieces on, and because you don't buy this in small pieces, I got a lot. And it's double. So I've got a lot of 40 count Verdal for doing some of my projects on, so I'll be sorting that out at some point and working out what I can fit on that one. I'm thinking of doing one of my supersized pieces on this, or possibly 2, maybe even 3. I don't know what I'll be able to get on that one, but this will also help for some of the projects I want to start next year. So I got that. So that was all waiting for me when I got to the UK. And then there was a company over there that was going out of business. Now they've been around for a while. It was called Country Designs Cross Stitch. And that one had been around for a fair while. So I ordered some charts off of them. Some for giveaways, some I might stitch. So you're gonna have to excuse the glare, these are all in packs. I thought they were just gonna be like booklets, but they're not. They've all been like printed off. So the first one I got is called Into the Herd. It's an artistic cross stitch. stunning cheetah on it. As you know, cheetah's my favourite big cats. Then I got another one called Born to Run. Funny enough, it's another cheetah. And then a couple of other ones I got, which I haven't decided if I'm going to stitch them yet or if I'm going to give them as a giveaway. So these are all Mystic Stitch. So the first one is called Sweet Remembrance, which is this one. Nice colourful scene with 2 swans on there. That's pretty cool. The next one is called 4 Seasons. Now this one, I'm pretty sure I used to have it as a jigsaw when I was younger. So I saw this one, I thought that'd be cool. And then I got another one called Flight of the Owls. Now this one I can't remember actually ordering, but apparently I did. So it's pretty cool. And then the last one is called Pride and Strength. Now this one looks pretty similar to my Chief Eagle Spirit. That's that. And then they also had another copy of Majestic's Tiger from Custom Crafts. So that is this piece here. So this one I'm going to do as a giveaway on this week's video. So it's brand new, so it's never been used. So if you are interested in winning a copy of this, so you can see what it's going to stitch up like. Hopefully you can see it pretty clearly. So if you are interested in this one, then just put the word tiger. Why not? And then I'll draw this next week and send that off to whoever wins. So if you're interested in this chart, so I'll say it's not a very big chart. I think it's only 6 pages. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 9 pages. I lied. So it's only 9 pages. It's not very big at all. It is 196 by 272. So yeah. So tiger if you want to win this one. That was that. I also, Paine Free Crafts were having a, discontinuing a couple of charts, mainly from Anne Stokes, and they were finishing by the end of the year. So with my Christmas money, I bought 4 charts. Now I put pictures into these charts because I haven't got them printed out yet. So the first one is called Autumn Wood Guardian. So you'll see a theme with these ones. So I'll put a picture in of that one. The second one is called Dragon and Dagger. The third one is called Gothic Guardian. And then the last one is called Little Helpers. I've seen the Little Helpers one's being stitched up and that looks pretty cool, so that's why I got that one. So they were all retiring at the end of the year, so I had to get those ones. Then Judy, who is an Aussie Inner Kiwi Wild, she sent me a chart. It was a free chart, so I'll put a picture of that one. This was called Sunset Leopard. And I've almost finished. On the day I landed back over here, so that was Wednesday, Judy messaged me asking if we could meet up because she's over here visiting family and doing holiday stuff, and I was due to meet her on the day after, on the Thursday, but her flight was first thing in the morning, so we wouldn't have been able to do it. And where she was stopping, it wasn't far from the airport, so we arranged to meet up, and I'll put a picture in of us meeting up. So I don't look too bad in this one. To say I'd just done 24 hours without any sleep. I'm still look pretty wide awake and alert. So yeah, so we met up, and she brought some gifts. So 2 of these are from Nicole, North Island Stitcher. She'd made me some project bags, so they wanted to hand those over. So the first one is this awesome elephant one. How bright is that? Also colourful. and these are like padded ones, so they're really well made. And then the second one just had to be tiger print one. So again, same on both sides. And then Judy had also been going through her stash and she found a couple of charts. Now she says, I may like them or I may want to give them away. But to be fair, I think these will probably be giveaways throughout the year. So two of these are Heaven and Earth charts, and these are both by Sarah Butcher. So the cord, they're both quick stitches, and the first one is Earth, yeah, ACO. I don't know how you pronounce it, which is this one. And then the second one is Fire, ACO. So I don't think I'll stitch those. So Judy said if I don't want to stitch them, I can just use them as a giveaway. And then she got me, gave me a kit. It's a pin kit. It's pronounced, well, I think it's pronounced pin. But it's just called 24H. I thought it might have had a name on it. And it's this one. So a cute little kit. And it comes with all the fabric and flosses. And some lovely metallics. So this will probably be a giveaway at some point throughout the year as well. And that's all the haul. So actually I got a fair bit, but it was fun. So again, if you want to be in with a chance to win the Majestics Tiger pattern, just quote patterns, tigers, so tiger, not tigers, tiger, in the comments, and I'll pick that next week. I'm gonna hopefully get a stitch with me done in a moment. I'm hoping. I'm gonna upload this first and then get a stitch with me done, ready for this week. So they're gonna be starting back up again. Yippee! So those hopefully should be up on Wednesday-ish, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm gonna get all my projects back on Q-snaps and ready to work on. So looking forward to getting back to those ones. I'm gonna say it's been a while. And I think that's it. I think. So again, guys, stitch with me this week. Get on with these, and we'll be back hopefully next Saturday. Obviously, back at work as from Monday. So I don't know what I'm coming back into with that one. I don't know if there's going to be busy or dead or what. I have no idea. So I don't know if we're going to be working any overtime. I don't think we will do. Normally January is pretty quiet. So I should be back hopefully next Saturday with another update video. So if you're not into the Stitch With Me's, then I'll be back next Saturday. Stitch With Me's hopefully should be up on Wednesday. Again, thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated. A bit longer than normal, but I know some people prefer the longer ones. So again, if you've got any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. You can email me. Email address, as always, is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram as Dizzy Stitcher, which I really do need to start posting more frequently on that one, but right, there we go. So yeah, Zooms, I probably won't start those back till the following week, but I need to get those back up and running again. I enjoy those. So that's everything from me then, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching, really much appreciated. I'll add a couple of photos on the end. I haven't got many from while I was over there, just of the family and that. My brother took most of them and I told him to send them to me and he never did. So I'm still waiting for those to come through. So yeah, there's a couple of photos of me and my brothers, me and my niece, and me and my mum. So I'll add those on the end as well, and the animals that I have over in the UK. So again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Until next video, take care, stay safe, happy stitching, and bye bye for now.